To make. Well, I do. I'm a new grandmother. I'm Lee Sorensen. I'm very proud to represent FAUSA here today, which is just a continuation of all that FAUSA represents when you go back to the United States, which is a lot harder than it may seem, as we will explain to you in our workshop that we organize later in the day about returning home. In any case, a lot of you may not be familiar with FAUSA and what we do, and so along with the valued help of Rick Gismadia, we prepared a PowerPoint presentation and a song about FAUSA, and that was written by Rick and also performed by him at the end of the presentation. All right, so the theme is really see the USA with FAUSA, because I lived in Europe for over 40 years, and I have to confess that I know Europe much better, or the rest of the globe, much better than I know my own country. So FAUSA has given me the opportunity to see areas of the U.S. that I wouldn't normally have gone to, probably. So what is FAUSA? FAUSA is the acronym for FALCO, Alumni USA, and I like to call us the third star in the FALCO crown. It's a virtual social network because we do not have a clubhouse, as FALCO does not. You all have your own clubs in your own regions, and FAUSA is spread out across the United States. But we keep in touch through technology. And FAUSA is the answer to the question, is there life after FALCO and your expat experience? Yes, there very definitely is. All right, here is just a photograph of the current board. Priscilla Dysart, Janelle, of course, me. This is Craig Hall, who is the husband of the former ambassador to Vienna, Mrs. Hall, and we visited their winery in Napa at our last annual meeting in November. Janelle, Daryl Winter, who is our philanthropy chair and who organized the annual getaway. First Vice President Yolanda Henry, who is not only our first Vice President, but she also introduced the Tabitha Wells for Cambodia Target Program. And Judith Trainer, who is our secretary, and four of us are here today at this meeting. FAUSA also has counselors. I'm about to become a counselor at the end of this year. Jane Enderlin, who was one of our, she wasn't really a founding member, but she was one of our very early presidents. Mona Garcia, who is the founder and who is with us today and will be speaking later in the program about another thing. I'm very proud to say that I'm also a counselor of the foundation, and along with I know your name, Arlene Coward. We are the only two FALCO women living who are counselors of two of the three organizations making up the Greater FALCO organization. Okay. We also have a quilt, and Kay Miller, who's also a FALCO counselor, is our quilt maker, and it is one of our biggest fundraisers. This one was particularly beautiful, I think, and the colors represent the colors of the vineyards and wine that we enjoyed seeing and drinking in Napa this past November. FAUSA is a social network, as I said, and we have over 200 members throughout the US and Canada. It's a virtual network connected by technology, of course. We have a website, Facebook page, e-newsletters, Skype, and a yearly magazine, which we have resurrected called Highlights, which will be coming out this fall. We meet yearly at the annual getaway in a different area of the United States. And FAUSA members also can join in Skype discussion groups and our book club. We are divided into 12 regions, including Canada, and each region has a representative. Each region in itself is divided into metro areas, and each of the metro areas has a coordinator. They meet monthly or as often as they want for their various activities. Some of them are very, very active. Some are large, some are small. I'm on the West Coast, and I think there are 3 of us in California, and we're spread out up and down the state, so we don't get together very often, which is too bad. But we all keep in touch through technology again. With FAUSA and FAUCO, we participate. We are able to participate in FAUCO in every way, and that is one of the great advantages, I think, of FAUSA, because when I went back to the States just over 10 years ago, after all those years in Europe and all those years of belonging to FAUCO, I thought, oh my gosh, I don't want this connection to end. It has been such a big part of my life, and it didn't, of course. I joined FAUSA, and here I am again. We also can serve as committee chairs if we remain a member of our FAUCO club, which I have done and many of our members have also. We can also participate in other ways in FAUCO. FAUSA and the foundation, we contribute. I think we're the largest single contributor to the foundation and have been for a couple of years. And we also are eligible to participate in the awards program. We can nominate DGs, which we have done, and we also take place or contribute to the target programs, of course. We also can serve on the foundation board in certain capacities. Okay, what do former FAUCO and foundation board members do after FAUCO and living overseas? They join FAUSA, of course, obvious. All right, why would you want to join? To be understood, because believe me, when you get back to the States, even if you've been abroad for a short time, you're not going to speak the same language anymore. Americans just don't participate. Sorry?
They just don't get it.
No, they just don't get it. And you know, you talk about your weekend in Paris, or you've done this or that. Oh my God, she's dropping names again, and I'm bragging. And so you can always pick up the phone and say to someone who does speak our language, you know, I'm missing Rome, or I'm missing whatever, and be understood completely. All right, you connect or reconnect. You can connect to a ready-made social network. It's lonely, believe me. You arrive in an area, or even in your old hometown, and your friends' lives have gone on in a different direction, and you find that you just don't have the same friendships, or you don't have any at all. So you call someone in FAUSA, and you are automatically plugged into a ready-made social network. So you build new connections and friendships. You stay connected or reconnect to that important international side of your life. And again, the friends that you made overseas. And the important thing to me has been staying connected to FAUCO and still be able to participate in all the wonderful things that FAUCO does. You also can give back. You participate in FAUSA's philanthropic projects chosen by our members, or again, you contribute to the foundation. And we have a lot of fun. You attend regular activities organized by your regional and metropolitan reps, or see the USA. And this is where Rick comes in. Does anyone recognize this lake and buildings and this little tiny church in the background? They're in Cincinnati.
Nothing is sweeter, life is so much better when it's about time. Nothing is sweeter, nothing can beat her. Life is so much fun and when the clock's around. So make a day today, all in the USA. And join a FAUSA group today.
Rick, please stand up. Thank you so much. Please do come see us at our workshop. We also will have a table at face-to-face. And for the reps and presidents too, please take back to your members that we do exist. Take some of our brochures. You can also download them from www.fausa.org and publicize us. You would be doing your members a real favor and do it before they leave, obviously, rather than afterwards. Thank you so much.